Hi everybody, I'm Russ Hamilton. I'm a retired sergeant with California Department of Corrections. Anyway, doing a quick video here. This is on stress and how to deal with it. And I think the only thing I can really do is relate to you, how stress has affected me and how I've dealt with it, or maybe sometimes how I haven't dealt with it. For me, at least my perception of what stress is, it has to do with not being in control. If you're not in control and you're put under fearful circumstances where you have unknown outcomes, you're going to experience stress. And that stress, can be really toxic. It can destroy relationships. It can make you not sleep well at night. It can manifest itself in physiological ways. And it can manifest itself through, mental problems that you're having. Needless to say, corrections is one of those nice little professions where stress is a huge deal. All of us know what the particular, statistics are with regard to suicide and with regard to divorces and with regard to, all kinds of other health problems. And we also know, I think I've heard it's like, after you retire, you get to collect about 30 paychecks before you die or something like that. So it's all bad news, or so would it appear. But you don't have to be one of the statistics. All you have to do is figure out is, how to manage your fear and how to make yourself feel more in control, or better yet, to actually be more in control. So the way I look at that is this. On the work side of things, just try and become the best damn officer you can be. If you're the best damn officer that you can be, if you know that you're being effective, if you know you're out there and you're able to have knowledge about all the dangerous things that there are, and that you have the knowledge to mitigate those things, it'll bring your stress level down. The next thing you have to do is you have to be willing to tend to those other things in your life that are going to cause you stress. I don't know if you've ever heard the term constant gardener or not. Every day you got to be out there pulling those weeds that are going to cause you problems in the long run, And a lot of that, has to do with our family life. We have to get in there and we have to be able to deal effectively with our spouses. We have to be able to deal effectively with our kids and deal effectively with the rest of our, family members and close friends. So don't let that garden get overgrown with those weeds. Be out there, be effective, communicate, bring things up. When you do those things, when you've made yourself into an effective crime-fighting machine, when you're out there and you're tending to all of the things that your family needs you to deal with, you feel more in control. When you feel more in control, when you're exercising more control, there's less fear. When there's less fear, there's less stress. That's how I prepare for it. Now, I'm probably not the best one to be talking about all the family stuff, though, because gone through a couple divorces and whatnot. But, maybe those are my fault. Maybe they're not. Are they part of the job? Not for me to say. Not in this venue anyway. So, anyway, I hope everyone will take this to heart. I hope that they'll think about the things that they can do to mitigate the fear, the stress, and worry less about the control that they do or don't have. So the last thing I want to speak to is the things that you shouldn't do. And I've been pretty good about this part, but I've seen a lot of my friends fall by the wayside and stuff. Don't think that your lack of control or an abundance of fear can be mitigated by stupid things like out carousing around or drinking a bunch of booze or falling in with some wrong sub-crowds, even if they're at work and whatnot, because those things only come back to haunt you later. They boomerang in a much bigger way. Every single one of us has seen that happen to one of our coworkers. Sometimes maybe we've been able to step in and help stop it. Sometimes maybe we haven't. Anyway, that's my take on fear. I wanted to bring that out in a way that I was able to say something a little bit different than what I think maybe some other people will address as far as stress in the job goes. Because I think sometimes we don't always hear it if we're just hearing the same thing over and over again about diet and exercise and this and that. So anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. I hope you found it helpful, and hope you all stay safe out there.